What's up, y'all, and welcome back to the channel. And finally we're chasing some teal. Teal season's been in here in Alabama for a few days now. It come in over the weekend, but I had to work, so today is my first time being able to go out. And man, does it feel good to be throwing out some decoys, setting up some mojos, and the best sound in the world, racking a shell into the old Franchi. But man, it feels good to be back out here. It's been a long spring, long summer, and man, I can't wait. Got a pretty decent little scouting report on this area. Wasn't able to go, but my son Cade was able to go this weekend. He hunted one spot Saturday, didn't see anything, didn't fire any shots. Came to this spot yesterday, only killed one, but he did see some birds. It was extremely foggy, so really hard to really tell what was actually moving around. But I actually got beat to my #1 hole this morning, which, hey, public land, it happens. You know how public land is. When you get to a spot, as far as I'm concerned, you own it till you leave. So I actually came to plan B, which is where Cade hunted yesterday. So we'll see. The wind is really not right for this hole, but it's kind of almost in my face. But the way I got everything set up, I'm hunting a crosswind. Really didn't want to do that, but you know, sometimes you just have to do what you do and do what you can and make do. Yeah, we got about 8 or 10 minutes or so for shooting light, so hopefully things will be picking up here and we can be putting some birds on the strap. Man, it feels good to be back. It's duck season, baby. Yes. Here it comes. 7-pack. Got a couple on that. All right. Whew, I'm out of breath. I'm out of shape. This off season, been a little on the lazy side. I gotta start running, jogging, something. Good gracious. We're on the board. We got 2 out of that 7-pack. So, boom. No skunk today, boys. Hopefully we can get some more in here pretty soon. We'll see. Man, it just felt so good to pull the trigger. Man, it seems like this has been the longest spring and summer we've had in a long time. I don't know why, but it just really seemed extremely long to me. But it's over now. We're killing ducks. Smash that like button for me if you pumped for the early season. Boom! Man, that was a huge group of teal. I seen them. They were coming from a good ways away. They were high, man. But they were kind of coming, kind of quartering away from me, headed behind me, you know. Hit them with the call, and I'm talking about they started losing altitude. I mean, just immediately. They were dropping fast. Come past me one time, turned, got around behind me, come around, come back around. They circled around 3 or 4 times. 2 of them come from me from the right, went ahead and lit in the decoys while the bigger part of the group circled around and come back around to us. Man, that was awesome. Golly. Knocked down 1. Pretty sure I knocked down 2. Gonna have to look back at the footage and see. It might have fell over there in the grass, so we're gonna have to check that out before we shoot any more ducks. So we don't want to be over the limit, because I'm pretty sure I knocked down 2. I think it fell right over there on the edge of that grass. I just can't see it from here. But man, this is awesome. Heck yeah. Smash that like button for me, man. Early season teal. Man, we got it going on. We got 3. Morning's looking pretty good. It's still kind of cloudy and overcast. But all that's supposed to burn off today. Tomorrow morning, it's going to be cool. Sunshine, bluebird day. It's going to be on tomorrow. Teal are starting to show up here. Really hadn't been here much this weekend. From what Cade's been telling me, he's been hunting the weekend. Hadn't really seen a whole lot. He did kill 1 yesterday. Didn't see a lot of birds, but it's a little front moving in. Moved in last night through today. So I think we got some fresh birds showing up. That is a limit, boys. Yes, sir. My goodness, y'all ain't gonna believe this. I was sitting here looking back at the footage to see if I had another duck fall in the grass over there, and I did not. Thank goodness. But as I was looking, I heard just wings. Looked up, huge group of teal come around, lit in the decoys. I kind of let them flutter around for a little bit because it was some more off to the left. I was wanting them to come in. Shot out there 3 times, 3 ducks, got a limit. Boom, boom, boom. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Put some hot sauce on my burrito, baby. Yes. Yes. Limits on the first day out. Yes. First day limits. Boom, son. First day out. Got limits. 3 in the boat. 3 in the hand. Man, this is awesome. What a way to start the season. I'm so out of shape. This river flood out here ain't nothing but silt, man. Silt and mud so deep. You talking about wear a man out? I gotta get on a treadmill, buy one of them Pelotons or something. Good gracious. Limits, baby. What's up, y'all, and welcome back to the channel. And I am out again on another teal hunt. I'm excited about today, man. We got a little 5 to 7, maybe even a little bit stronger than that. 5 to 7 north wind. Started blowing late yesterday evening, a little after dark. Blew all night, blowing this morning. Supposed to blow all day. So I'm hoping for some fresh birds. Hoping we got some pushed in here. You know, so I got really, really high hopes. We've got about 15 minutes or so before shooting light, so hopefully the next time you see me, we're going to be smashing some teal. Well, no skunk today, boy. We on the board with 2. I'll take 2 over a 0. Well, we got 2 on the board with 2. I didn't even see them come in. I was watching a bigger group off to the right and looked up and just heard and they swooped down, lit on the water. Water swatted 1, shot the second one when he got up, but man, ain't no skunk today. We got 2. I almost kind of waited to see if that big group may come in, but with the way they were going, there's another group well, I say another group, there's some other people hunting out in front of me. They had been calling at them and they didn't even hesitate. They just kept going. So I kind of, my gut said, you know, don't pass up an opportunity trying to be greedy. So let the big group go. They were a good probably 400 yards away from me, but I could see them. They were going away, so probably wasn't going to come anyway. I had already called to them. Those other people were calling. They wasn't checking up. But I took what the good Lord gave me. He gave me 2. I got both of them. It's been a while. It's been really slow. I've seen, I'm going to say 2 groups, but I'm pretty sure it was the same group. Had a group of about 15 fly over earlier, go towards those guys over there, never checked up, and then probably 15 minutes later, a group about the same size come back from that direction and went back, and I was calling, they were not responding at all. So other than that, it's been, you know, I've seen more teal than I kind of thought I would, but it's been slow. I don't know. I had high hopes for the day with the wind, north wind stuff moving in a little front, but and there's some birds here, I think, but they are, man, they're pretty finicky. They don't typically, early season teal are pretty responsive to the call, and they're just completely ignoring it. I'm glad to be seeing some birds. Just wish they were a little more cooperative. But it's 6:54 now. Shooting time was 6:07. So we're gonna ride it out for, you know, about another hour or so. See what happens. But we got 2. There ain't no skunk today, boys. Big group, big group. And we got 2 more. Got 2 more. Got a little collateral damage there too. Had a decoy starting to sink. Whew. Finally got one of those bigger groups to do it right. Saw them coming out in front of me. Hit them with the call. They come around behind me, worked around. Worked the decoys a time or 2. Got right there. Got 2 out of that group, so now we're up to 4. 2 more and we'll have a limit. Man. You know, it's just something about hunting by yourself. And I know I had a guy in the comments section a few weeks ago said, man, you know, I can't believe you're hunting by yourself, or he wished he could hunt by himself. He was just a little, you know, kind of scared of it. But I tell you what, man, there's just something just rewarding and peaceful about a solo hunt. Now, I love hunting with my boys. Don't get me wrong, I would not trade it for nothing in the world. But sometimes it's nice to just, you know, being a dad, carrying the load of the family, financial load, all that type of thing, you know, stresses that come along with that. Sometimes it's just nice, man, to get out on a solo hunt, just you and the Lord and His creation, and enjoy it. Whether you kill anything or not, it's just, man, feels good. Got 4. Need 2 more for a limit. But you know what? If we don't get 2 more, if we don't get a limit, man, I'm stoked. It ain't about killing limits anyway. It's all about coming out here, having a good time, enjoying yourself. So, got a little decoy with a little collateral damage. He he was starting to sink on me out there, so I figured I'd go ahead and bring it on in. You know, decoy sinks is one thing. It can be fixed. We can put a little expandable foam or something in it, but I didn't want to lose the rigging, so. But anyway, it's it hadn't been very long since the first two, so it's 5 after 7 now, so it's been about 10 minutes, and maybe we'll get some more in here, man. Maybe we can get our last two, get a limit, get on out of here, man. Well, getting things wrapped up here, guys. Got the blind packed up and put up on the boat. Fixing to get out there and get the decoys and mojos picked up, and we're going to head on back to the boat ramp, get on back to the house and get these teal clean. We got 4, or I got 4, no we today by myself. Got 4, it's awesome, 2 shy of a limit. Nothing to complain about. Last few times I've been out, I've been skunked, just haven't seen any teal. So, you know, the weather was showing this little front moving in with a little slight northeast wind, so I had some high hopes that maybe we could see some few birds and maybe get some fresh ones pushed in, and looks like that was so I can't complain. Pumped for the day, looking forward to the rest of the weekend, and maybe we can end this early teal season with a bang. Little front moved in yesterday. Temperatures dropped down a lot, like it's like 59 degrees right now, which is pretty nice for this part of the world. Down here in Alabama, it feels really good. So we getting tired of sweating. But gonna have like a 3 to 5 mile an hour northeast wind today. Not much. I mean, basically nothing. But hopefully this little front pushed in some fresh birds, and maybe we can have a good hunt today. Been a little slow today. It's like an hour and 10 minutes or so after shooting light. Finally had some come in. Little 4-pack. Got 2. So ain't gonna be no skunk today. We on the board. Maybe we can get some few more in here before long. Well, it's an hour and like 13 minutes after shooting light. We just had our first birds come in. Had a little 4-pack come in. Got 2 out of that group. So ain't gonna be no skunk today, boys. Been really slow. Had a little front move through yesterday. I kind of really thought that we, would see more birds than we did, but they made a, kept right on going. They might have pushed on through. But did hear a guy back behind me do a little bit of shooting this morning, like 4 or 5 shots, and that's it. So I don't know, kind of slow, but that's teal hunting. One day you burn them, and it may be a couple of days before you get them again. They kind of here today, gone tomorrow. So, but we got 2. What's up, y'all? Back here at the house now. As you saw this morning, I only got 2 teal. Only had the little 4-pack come in. Got 2 out of that group. And that was all I saw. Really, really slow morning compared to the last hunt. The last hunt we were full of teal. Today, nothing. But if you've ever hunted early season teal, that's how it is. Like one day you're on them, and then you may go a couple of days and not have a whole lot of luck. So they're kind of here today, gone tomorrow kind of birds. But so we got 2 this morning, which is perfect because I have been wanting to make myself a sandwich. And it's perfect for 2, maybe sometimes even 1 teal, depending on how big a sandwich you want to make. But I want to share this recipe with you guys, kind of do a little catch, clean, cook type thing. So I'm going to get the camera turned over here where you can see my hands and what I'm doing, and I'm going to show you how I like to make a teal steak sandwich. Alright, so what I've done is I've got my ducks cut into little strips. Little small strips. I'll show you how I got them cut. And I've got I've got them soaking in some soy sauce. Alright, all you're going to do is you're going to take that breast meat and cut it long ways into little strips. The little tenderloins on the side, you can leave that on there, use those as well. But just cut that meat up. See how I cut that real small? Just little bitty strips. That's all you want to do. Kind of like a Philly cheesesteak or fajita. You know, that's kind of what you want to do. Now, I got it cut up. I put that in a bowl, and I've got some soy sauce, and I just put that in there with it. If you have a favorite type of dry rub or, you know, seasoning or something like that, you can put that on the meat or put that in there with it. But me personally, I like it like that. Alright, now while we got our meat soaking in our soy sauce, and I got my little Pit Boss griddle, got it heating up, getting hot, what we're going to do now while we're waiting is, what I like to use is the Wonder Bread Philly steak rolls, buns, whatever you want to call it. Kind of like a little hoagie, like a little Subway bun. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take some butter, and we're going to put some butter on each side of this roll, and we're going to put that on the griddle while the meat's cooking to kind of give it a little toasted thing, you know. Take a butter knife, butter on there. You know, you can't ever have too much butter, I guess, unless you have some serious health issues, but as of right now, I don't, so we're going to be liberal with that butter. Alright, so we got our meat sitting here in the bowl, in the soy sauce. It's been soaking for a little bit. We got our hoagie buns with the butter on there. Got them ready. The only other thing you're really going to need is some cheddar cheese, and I'm a sharp cheddar man, and some teriyaki based and glazed sauce. It's the only thing you're going to need, but you're not going to need these two until the meat's done and you're actually making your sandwich. Alright, so what we're going to do now is the meat is ready to go on. You're going to put that on the griddle, and this stuff don't have to cook very long. I mean, you're talking, you know, just a few minutes, because you don't want to overcook it, which is always the biggest thing with any kind of wild game. You really don't want to overcook it. You want it to be that kind of medium to medium rare. And you can do this in the kitchen. You can do this on your stove top, you know, just simply in a frying pan. You don't have to have a griddle, or if you have an electric griddle, that's good too. Probably not even supposed to be doing this, using this griddle inside, because it is a gas griddle, but no longer that I'm going to use it, I think it's going to be fine. I'm going to do plenty of ventilation when I get done with this anyway, so it'll be fine. Just going to kind of stir that around. Now we're going to go ahead and set our buns on that side, just to give them a little toast. Got meat going. Oh man, that's looking good. Looking good in the neighborhood. Smelling good. We got our buns toasting. We got to check on them. We don't want to burn them. Man, oh man, this is going to be some good stuff. I hadn't had one of these in such a long time. Been waiting on teal season. Teal is like the perfect thing to do this with, because the breasts aren't that big. You know, you don't have a lot of waste. You can use, all you really need is a couple of them. One is really plenty if you're just going to make one sandwich. But, man, it's perfect. I like a lot of meat on mine, so 2 is like the perfect number for me to make my sandwich. Alright, let's check that meat. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Oh yeah, that's almost there. Man, it's gonna be good, Clark. I don't know about y'all, but I'm a big movie quote man. Christmas Vacation, it's one of my all-time favorites. Old cousin Eddie. He's something else. Him and old Chevy Chase. They sitting there at the table, and old Eddie says, "I don't know about you, but it is good, Clark." So. Alright, our buns ought to be about ready. Take them down. Set them down right there. Got them nice and toasted up. They looking good, toasted on there. Now our meat is right temperature. Cut the griddle off. We don't need the fire no more. Gonna put this meat on there. Man, I wish y'all could smell this through that camera, but I know you can't. I got a little bit of meat left over. I can make me another sandwich if I want to. We're gonna take that meat and put it right here on this plate so it don't get too overcooked. Now, get the camera turned down where you can see this sandwich here and what I'm working with. Alright, now we got our meat on our sandwich. Now we're going to take a little bit of this cheese. You want to just get this cheddar cheese on there while that meat's still hot. Woo-hoo. You can put some, some condiments or something on there if you want to. I know some people like this, they like to put a little horseradish on it, but I'm not a horseradish fan personally. Only thing would be better on this sandwich if somebody would send me some of that real Wisconsin cheese, We're at real Wisconsin cheese curds. Good stuff. Got it folded over, got some of that cheese starting to melt on there. Only other thing we're going to do to it, we're going to take a little bit of this teriyaki glaze here. Some of this teriyaki glaze. We're going to put just a little bit of that on there. Man, give me a paper towel here. Got my sandwich on a paper towel so I don't drop too much stuff on the floor. Man, that thing, let's try this sucker out. If y'all have never cooked your duck like this, I made a sandwich like this, you gotta do it. You don't have to do it exactly like this. If you don't like soy sauce, not a big fan of teriyaki sauce, you can use Worcestershire or whatever you want to marinate it in. Cook it on the stove top, cook it in the grill, put some cheese on it, some horseradish, some mayonnaise, mustard, ketchup, however you want to do it. Whatever you like in your sandwich, make it your own, but you gotta try it. Man, it's good. Man, gotta have some more. And that's all I got for you this week, guys. So until next time, y'all bust them up.